Family, welcome to Black Star TV 2.0. It's your boy Black Star. I got an episode for y'all. First, I'd like to say, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We almost at them 1,000 subscribers. I already told y'all how YouTube was doing me dirty during that live, during the reparations rally. But I want to get into a couple of things today. I want to talk about these, the votes. Well, not the votes, but the election. Who was voting for who's being blamed. You probably already know. But before we start with that, I want to get into Dr. Umar. And I'm going to show a video of Dr. Umar, but I actually wanted to talk about the previous video I just did with Kareem Blizz Johnson from Outspoken with Kareem Blizz Johnson, right? So with Kareem Johnson, sorry. He be on Doggy Diamonds TV, YouTube channel. Me and Kareem be always going back and forth, you know what I mean? Kareem cool peoples or whatever, but we be having, disagreements with certain stuff, right? I agree with a lot of stuff he says sometimes, you know what I mean? He be on point. But, some things I feel like in our community, once we have, and this is what I'm going to show you with Umar too, once we have a gripe against someone in the community, sometimes some of our people tend to now just, want to go against the person that they have a gripe with on everything they stand on, which they can be standing on something that's absolutely positive, absolutely necessary. And because these people don't like them, they can tend to not make sense in their argument about why they don't like that. So me and Blizz had a debate about reparations. It started off with reparations, but we went all around the place. So let me get into this Umar video and show you just an example real quick. So watch this. Let me share my screen with y'all real 2 seconds. All right, we're going to get into this Umar video real fast. Hold on, family, because as soon as I knew that was going to happen. Here. So this is what I mean, family, about when you just disagree with people. And again, I like Umar. I actually defended Umar a little bit when I was talking to Kareem. But again, right, I got to call a spade a spade. Now, if you listen to what he says, it actually doesn't make sense, right? So he says we should, and again, he's talking about Tariq, right? The thirsty reparationist people. Him and Tariq always have beef. So that's another issue I'll be having, bro. But just say the nigga name. That's what I was telling Blizz the other day. Like, come on, fam. Just say the name, dog. Matter of fact, I got to a point where it's like, I'm not even going to say Tariq, because the moment I say Tariq, that's like I said that's like a trigger for you, fam. But Umar says cash reparations should be last on the list. His reason for that is because if they gave us 50 trillion, they would throw another 25 trillion in circulation, which is going to devalue it. So it should be at the back of the list for that reason. Now, if it's at the back of the list, nigga, they just going to do it when they come to it. So why put it at the back? Now, why not just put it in the front? What's the difference of putting it in the front? If that's what's going to happen, that's what's going to happen, whether it's in the front, the back, the middle, or the side. You see what I'm saying? And then he's like, y'all don't have no vision. Like, no, your vision is based off just disagreeing with Tariq, because Tariq always say, nah, we've got to get cash payments first, right? Before the land, before all of that, we cash payments. So again, this is the reason why you're coming to this stance. Because when you really just sit back and listen to that shit, it don't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. If they're going to add money to the circulation of the economy to bring down the dollar, you're going to do it again, whether it's in the front or whether it's in the back. So why push it all the way to the back when our people need money right this minute? We got people, 50% of the homeless population is Black people. Excuse me. So why put it on the back burner? For what? If they ain't going to do nothing, when they do cut the 50 trillion, when it's in the back, they just going to add another 25 trillion. Well, nigga, just do it. And let's do it while it's in the front. That's what I'm saying. Like, and Blizz was kind of doing the same thing. It's like almost like, oh man, well, we should just go upside people's head to get rep. Like, bro, everybody not about to go out here banging on everybody and go to war like that, dog. You need people, you need nurses, you get what I'm saying? You need people in the hospital, you need all type of things, bro. You need doctors, you need scientists, you need engineers for war, dog. It ain't just gonna be a whole bunch of soldiers just running around busting guns. You feel what I'm saying? And again, a lot of these people come up with these issues because they have an issue with Tariq. And if they didn't have this issue with Tariq, I don't even think, that's what I'm saying. Just really listen. If you have to, play Dr. Umar back so you could just re-listen to what he just said. And you could just tell that it doesn't make no sense. Do you get what I'm saying? If he was like, you get like, come on, bro, you going to push it to the back just because you think they're going to add money to the circulation? If they're going to do that, they're going to do that anyway. What are you talking about? But I also wanted to get into this because, all right, first let's but that's that, Vin. We got to stop all this hate and stuff, bro. But all right, you disagree with certain things. There's a lot of things that y'all going to agree on, and let's build off the agreements. You can't sit here and tell me that you disagree with everything this man says. So you believe reparations is something we should be getting, right? So why you don't come out there and support it? Why you don't, when he was doing the reparations thing, why you don't, again, because we hate each other so much. It's like, man, I can't support him, but you ain't even supporting him. You supporting the cause. You feel what I'm saying? You supporting the cause. So like, man, it's just, I don't get it. I just don't get it with people nowadays, dog. It's just like, we get to this point where we can't stand each other so much that regardless, like we have to be counterproductive to what the other person is doing, even if it's a good thing. Do you get what I'm saying? So let's get into this election, man, because Stacey Abrams took an elbow. She took an L. And I'm so happy that she took an L. And again, they're blaming Black men. So let me show you a little bit of this real quick, right? Sharing my screen. So here you see Kemp already won. He got 53% of the vote, 53.4 with 2 million, 108,996 votes. Stacey Abrams had 45.8% of the votes with 1,808,936 votes, right? And this Shane Hazel had 0.7% with 28,000 votes, right? So again, this person, Shane from this Libertarian Party, probably didn't really have any bread. I believe right now that Raphael Warnock is probably going to be winning Georgia for the Senate. I was hoping that he lost too, but he actually, simple fact that Herschel Walker is even on your heels is sad, fam. Like, that's really sad because Herschel Walker is not a bright guy, right? I'm not the smartest person either, but man, listen, Herschel Walker, bro, for you, like, I feel like I could have ran against Herschel Walker and blew him out the door, fam. Like, real talk, I just feel like I could. But let's go here right now. Let's go to Twitter. So let's listen to these people. Right? Let's listen to these people talk crazy. They are always. Let me go to Tariq real quick. Let me go to Tariq 2 seconds. Because he has some stuff in his thing. He has some stuff in his what happened? All right, here we go. So they already blaming black men. That was that's the first thing I wanted to say. They already blaming black men, right? Somebody put this up about Roland Martin, or Roland Martin put this. He said the anti-black operative is showing who he is. If you follow at Tariq Nasheed, you are following a fraud. He said, Roland looking at these elections. Yo, Tariq is crazy. But watch this. So Tariq said, don't drag my name into it. Somebody wrote, the misogynistic men who choose to listen to Tariq Nasheed and decide not to support black women. Like, you know what I mean? So now we misogynistic. Like, so somebody wrote this. It said, Nana_52 said, Georgia, y'all really failed Stacey Abrams. There's no reason why she should have been running behind Warnock. I blame Killer Mike and those ashy ass black men that listen to him. See how they trying to blame black men? This person right here blamed the misogynistic men who chose to listen to Tariq Nasheed and decided not to support a black woman. See what I'm saying? That was his one about what's the name? Oh, somebody in these comments got jig. I wish I could have oh no, that's not what I'm trying to do. Sorry, fam. Hold up, what's going on? So watch this. Oh, right here. See? He said, next time, put the black community on your website instead of trying to break up the black family by dividing in genders. Black men, black women. See, you got AAPI community, Latino community, LGBT community. But see, when it comes to us, you want to divide us up. You feel what I'm saying? No, you got to have a black agenda. If you don't have no black agenda, ain't nobody we ain't voting for you. We not voting. We not just voting to be voting. Like, for what? So you can cater to other people and sit here and split us up. Like, I did a video already. Y'all family, y'all seen it. I did a video on well, if you didn't see, you can go back and check it out, on Stacey Abrams taking the black men's agenda off her website. That's what you did. As a matter of fact, hold on, family. I'm gonna get to it 2 seconds. This is exactly what she did. I'm not going to show the video, but I just wanted to. Nah, where's that joint? Right here. See, I said Stacey Abrams policy black men's agenda. She had that on there, but then it says Stacey Abrams plan for black men taken down from the website because she took it down. So you took your black man agenda away. So you can't be mad now that you lost and now y'all want to blame black men. You wasn't trying to cater to black men anyway. You feel what I'm saying? You don't want to cater to black men, but now you want to blame black men for your loss. You see what I'm saying? It don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? So let me show y'all something real quick. Why they trying to blame black men? Watch this, family. So look who actually voted for Stacey Abrams. 98% of black men voted for her. 93% black women voted for her, right? The least amount of people that voted for her was white men, then white women, then all other races, then these Latinos, and then Latino women. But see, again, she likes to cater to these other communities. You seen AAIP, you seen Latino community, but a lot of the Latinos actually vote for the Republicans. You see what I'm saying? A lot of these Latinos vote for Republicans, and then you have the nerve to be trying to blame black men when the real reason why you lost is because white people ain't rocking with you. And half the Latino community that you catering to actually rocks with the other side. So as you catering to them, you actually catering and giving resources to people who don't rock with you. And the people who do rock with you, like black men, instead of having an agenda for them and keeping your agenda that you have for them on your page, you take it off. And then you got all these other people out here trying to make it seem as though black men is the reason that your ass lost. Man, I actually wish we were the reason your ass lost, but we not the reason your ass lost. You feel what I'm saying? We not even the reason she lost, family. These people crazy as hell. And that's why I say they want us to vote to get absolutely nothing. And again, right? As I asked the people at my job who love all this Stacey Abrams and Democrat stuff, I always say, how much money did you donate to the campaign? People get quiet as hell. Yeah, because they only doing something if you donate. Bill Clinton's biggest donors was Corporate Corrections of America, CCA, the number one owner of private prisons in the country. They own about 90% of the for-profit prisons in the country. In 1992 or 94, when he was running for president, Corporate Corrections of America, CCA, gave him $52 million toward his campaign. And in return, he got all them crime bills and all of that stuff because he donated. So he catered to him while black folks was the one that actually was voting for Bill Clinton to get in. Now you see how this worked? But really what you did when you got in office was you actually mass incarcerated the same people who was your voter base. Black people was the main people voting for Bill Clinton. Meanwhile, he was helping Corporate Corrections of America because they donated the $52 million. And in return, the same people who voted for him, he mass incarcerated, right? And then gave an apology later on, years down the line, but never got nobody out of jail. You see what I'm saying? So this is what we have to deal with. We have to deal with unpolitically savvy people in our community and people who listen to these Roland Martins. You listen to Amanda Seals and all these other people who, excuse me, and for real, they trying to blame Killer Mike like Killer Mike was really saying something. Man, Killer Mike rock with them Democrats heavy. See, right now, Killer Mike playing the fence because he know black people are woke and that black people see. And I'm not saying Killer Mike is all bad, but again, he did used to play Bernie Sanders heavy. He did used to play all these people heavy. Hillary, like he was running with them Democrats. Let's be for real. So now, as he see black people pushing for reparations, black people pushing that no vote, no tangible, and I allow people in our community to grow. So if you was doing something, you know, that was probably counterproductive before, because a lot of people in our community don't even be understanding that some of the stuff that they doing is counterproductive. Sorry for that dog barking. I don't know whose dog that is. But some of that shit, some people do stuff in the community and they don't understand how counterproductive it is, right? So, like, again, people that just be voting, they think that they're actually doing something good, but for real, they don't know that we're getting undermined, right? I had to show somebody the other day, Stacey Abrams, and like how she was like pandering to us. I'm like, yo, look at, like, I showed her when she was talking to these other communities. Excuse me. How when she was talking to these other communities, it would be business people in the Asian community, business people in the Spanish community. They're real street activists from their community, right? And I was showing the pictures. Now I said, watch every time it's a black person in the picture. Every single time I went up her Twitter to see a black person that she was like really sitting down with, and it was a rapper. Or what's her name? The actor or something. You feel me? John Legend, 21 Savage. What's her name, man? Man, I can't think of it. Kerry Washington. She had she just had all these people. I'm like, look at that. You don't notice that? You don't notice that that's crazy? And they was just sitting there quiet as hell. Couldn't even say. I'm like, yo, they don't go to. I said, you see her in the picture with Pitbull and Jennifer Lopez? No, she's not catering to them like that way. She's catering to their specific people who are going to benefit from them damn tangibles that she gonna give them. They not coming. I said, yo, all these people besides 21 Savage, said these people ain't even out here in Georgia. What are you talking about? Like, how are these people, like, why you catering to these black people? Because you know these is black people that we follow and they just gonna listen to you. Why she not downtown Atlanta with the business people from downtown Atlanta? You see what I'm saying? You not having no real meetings with them talking about, yo, we gonna do this and do that. Like, she not doing that. And I'm like, yo, y'all be so blind to this shit and you not realize that you really getting finessed. And that when you turn around and look at it, you getting beat. Just like I said with Bill Clinton. Niggas voted him in. He catered to somebody else with the 3-strike law and then bopped the heads of the niggas that voted his ass in. Black men probably voted for that nigga a hard body, probably more than what they just voted for Stacey Abrams. And then they was the same people. He rushed into the prison industrial complex with that mass incarceration. Oh, speaking of that, yo, hold on. I thought that I put this on my Twitter, man. I'm gonna try to. I swear to God, I thought I put this on my Twitter page, man. That shit is crazy, family. Hold on, let me see if I can get to it. I thought I put it on my Twitter, but when I just went to my Twitter page, it was showing that it wasn't on my page, man. Man, it's showing that it wasn't on there, man. That's crazy. I don't know. I might have to go to Facebook. Family. Because I know I posted it on my Facebook. So here we go. Let's get it right here. Right here, go right here. We about to go to this right here. Boom. It's from Instagram. Great news. The good people of Oregon just voted to remove slavery as a punishment for crime for their constitution. The ugly is 450,000 people voted to keep slavery. This is very insightful. But I don't even care about them 450,000 people. You could have left that out. Because at the end of the day, Oregon actually passed it. Now, y'all remember I had my brother on here, right here, right? See? And I shout out to Sam Brown because he actually wrote that ACA 3 Bill in California actually shot it down, but Oregon, but he actually is part of a team that that is pushing forward in all these states anyway. So he actually still won, right? And I sent him that message the other day. He was like, oh, well, he didn't say, oh, good look, but he gave it the little heart, and then he posted it on his Instagram. You feel me? So let me try to see if I can find Sam Brown. No, y'all just seen the picture, so you cool. But yeah, man, they removed slavery as a punishment for a crime. Family, y'all don't know how big that is, bro. Y'all don't know how big that is. When I seen that last night, matter of fact, my shout out to Beatzilla PDX because he the one sent it to me last night at work, like 3 a.m. I was like, yo. He said, yeah, it's on. Yeah, bro, it's on, fam. It's on. Because you know why? This is going to trickle down to other states. Watch this. Watch how Oregon is, bro. I'm going to keep it above. That's why I said, bro, listen, I might have to slide back over there, man. Might have to slide back over there. Yo, real talk, they done decriminalized every drug. You got weed for sale over there. You get caught with heroin. This is not why I want to go over there either. But you get caught with heroin, cocaine, you name it, decriminalized. So if it's less than 28 grams, shit like that, you getting a ticket. Getting a ticket, fam. So with all that, and now even if I do go to jail, you can't slave me as a punishment. Servitude, have me working for pennies on the dollar. So now you can't force me to work. If I just want to sit on my fucking bunk all day, I just sit on that shit. If I do go to work, you gonna pay me. You gonna pay me, fam. Yes. Yo, that was big. That was big time. Trust me, because as a person, for me, that is like heavily into this whole prison reform and stuff like that, yo, that's big. Because if they can knock that down the wall, because I'm trying to tell you, the simple fact that, like when me and Sam Brown was in that interview and we were speaking on, just how you can work for years at a time, 10 years, 5 years and straight, and then still come home broke. You can still come home broke. That's crazy, right? So besides that, not only that, right, is that we was also talking about how how you can just come home broke and not have any money. You sitting here working all day, and like the only way to stop that is by stopping the dollar. Because I said, yo, if you can't stop the dollars from being made with all these companies, Walmart, Sony, Nintendo, Victoria's Secret, you name it, it's about 4,000 plus companies that's benefiting off prison labor. You feel me? If you can't stop that, you're not going to stop mass incarceration. Only way to get out of that mass incarceration shit is you have to find an alternative money method, because nobody's trying to give up $5 billion a year, dog. Nobody's trying to give up billions of dollars a year, dog. Like, for real, nobody's trying to do that. Nobody's just going to say, hey, yeah, you know what, this is kind of wrong. Boom. Like, no, that's not happening. So at the end of the day, if you can't stop the money and take that money and have that shit being generated somewhere else where they can benefit, right? Then slavery's just going to be what it's going to be. You feel me? But yeah, man, that's big. That's big. And I feel like, listen, I'm trying to tell you, Oregon is about 90-something% white, right? It's about 90-something% white state. Listen, bro, they don't want Zachary and Paul and all them. They don't want all them niggas slaving, bro. I'm trying to tell you, they already had a law out there with what's that joint called? Community service, right? I remember being and looking at, I was like, hold on. I was like, yo, they have to ask you, do you want to do community service? Because they can't force you to do free labor. This is like community service shit. Like, if you do community service, they're gonna have to pay you. Yeah, dog. Listen, bro, you could turn that down. Like, nah, I'm not doing that. That's why, I remember when I first came, they put me on probation out there for the little situation, right? And I was like, the lady was like, yo, you could, do you want to do the hours? I wonder why she kept asking me, do I want to do the hours? And I was like, I don't know. I'm trying to find a job right now. And she was like, well, we pay you to go out in the morning. It's I forgot what she said. I think she said it was like $12 an hour or $10 an hour at the time. And I was like, but I said yeah, but then I wound up getting a job anyway. So, but yeah, bro, they paying. This was probation, sending you out. This is everybody that go out on this little bus. They go out there and do pick up trash and shit like that. Yeah, them niggas getting paid regular hourly wage. Word up. I just thought probation was crazy over there because they like give you bikes. They like give you all type of stuff. Like, I'm dead serious. Like, they got so many resources. It's not even funny. Well, that's what I'm telling you, man. Oregon is a white state, dog. Like, they treat they people, I'm not gonna say good for the most part. I'm trying to tell you, in prison they had Xboxes, Wii U's, Nintendos, all of this stuff, bro. And I swear to God, in Warner Creek Correctional Facility, we had 2 pool tables in the inside gym. Free weights, ping pong joint, the little joints where you slide and you kick the soccer ball back and forth. They had all that inside, dog. As soon as they call yard, you can just go in there and rock. I'm trying to tell you, bro, this shit was different. Oregon State Penitentiary, OSP, had a mini golf course out there, fam. Swear to God, in the yard. And that shit only for people who got a lot of time. You got to have like 10 plus years to be sitting over there in OSP. Nigga, trying to tell you, bro, because they like, Oregon is laid back. It's like a real, I don't want to say liberal state, but bro, they just different. And I did notice, especially when they wound up sending me to Portland when I was in prison, and they sent me to the Portland prison. I keep forgetting what the name of that shit is called. Something River. It's something River, but I can't remember it. Yo, word up. It used to be a lot of activists and a lot of like people from colleges that come in there, and they all about like prison reform. It used to be college professors, and a lot of these people was mostly white, bro. Trying to tell you, and I really believe, because it's a lot of prisons in Oregon too, because Oregon's a big state. It's a lot of prisons, like 15 prisons in Oregon, right? So it's a lot of people being locked up. And to be honest, white people are the majority. So I feel like a lot of this stuff is happening, right? Because I told Blizz the other day, they'll pound you for theft crimes, 11, measure 11 and a measure 57, which one is a fight crime and one is a property crime where you stealing. They'll blast you, 72 months mandatory. Word up. So, but I feel like white people out there again, bro, because a lot of these people's families be messed up. A lot of these people, just like in our families, right? Just like in a black family in the hood, and even in the suburbs, you got kids who getting in trouble, and then, you know, they get railroaded, and you know, the family like, yo, man, this prison system, this judicial system kind of crazy. Like, I ain't know it worked like this. Some people, again, that's why I said some of our people, you know, just naive to what's going on. They'll be like, yeah, man, they need to go to jail. They need to go to jail. And then when your peoples actually go to jail, you like, hold up, they did my baby wrong. You know what I mean? So it's like, but I just believe that the people in Oregon see that they kids are getting done wrong, and they like, yo, hell no. Nah. My baby don't need to be going to jail. He got a little habit. He probably gonna be in and out for a little bit. Like, he don't need to be going in there, coming home broke, coming to stay with me. You feel me? Hell no, nigga been in there 6 years and he's still coming home with $100. Oh, hell no. Y'all gotta end that. You gotta pay my baby regular wages. See what I'm saying? So again, man, shout out to Oregon for that, dog. That was the play. Y'all don't even understand, bro. That was a play right there. You feel me? Listen, man, listen. I still got a little bit of parole over there in Oregon. So, man, listen, bro. Listen, family, I'm gonna let y'all go, but again, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, man. We got 750 something subscribers right now. Let me go check this, John. They wound up giving me my my hours, because I think I remember telling y'all, I was like, yo, they faked me on my hours, man. Hold on. They had faked me on my hours for a second. Especially the day I was going live, they was doing some craziness to my channel. Yeah, I reached 5,000 watch hours. We got 780. So man, listen, man, I need about, man, 220, man, 220 more subscribers, man. I need about 220 more subscribers. I don't think they give you the little what's the name on here, but yeah, they ain't gonna give me that. They not gonna give me that. I'm gonna just get off of that. Yeah, they not giving me that right now. But I need about 220 more subscribers, man, to get to that 1,000 so we can be monetized, family. You feel me? So make sure y'all hit that Cash App. If you can, if you can't, I definitely understand, man. But we trying to do some things, man, over here, man. Yo, listen, bro. Y'all don't even understand how mind blown I am about this Oregon thing. That's big, dog. Because as it get changed in different states, other states is going to follow. You feel me? Other states is going to follow. I guarantee you, the next state that asks for that shit, besides them states that was named that Sam Brown named, Washington going to follow up on Oregon because they tried to follow up on them with that whole decriminalizing all them drugs. Yeah, man, I'm trying to tell you, they always do this with the white states first too. If you notice that, like when they first legalized weed, the first state that ever legalized weed was Colorado. Remember that? Colorado. Look at the demographics over there. See, because this is what they do. They let these states. I know California did it, and this is, it's a lot of different colors over there, but still, Colorado was first. They let them get the head first step in the game, and you feel me? They got their foot in the door first. Then they let all these other states do it, but still, besides California, the rest of them Jones was still it was majority white states, like heavy majority white states. So they do this so they can get a lock on the game, right? So then when it gets legalized everywhere, then you're going to see weed stores that's like Walmart's. You feel me? Where they just pop up because these people been in the game since Colorado was in the game. You feel me? And they done made millions and millions. Now they can put a store here. They can put a store there. They can put a store there. You feel what I'm saying? This is what they do. And then meantime, where it's heavy black people at, like, I'm still, this is another thing, right? And I'm not advocating this, but I just want to say something to my brothers and sisters, man. Who's in that lifestyle, who's in the game, right? I don't promote that. I wish you would just use your brain because I know y'all are smart. We got smart, intelligent people in our community. What we need to do, right? If you like to smoke weed, go to a state that's legal. I be telling these niggas out here because weed is not legal out here in Georgia. I'm like, yo, why you don't just go to a state that's legal, fam? Like, move. Just move. Like, you don't need a whole bunch of money to move, fam. It's easy to get jobs nowadays. Just go to the little temp agency for a second until you get right. Like, if it's that serious, you feel what I'm saying? Especially in a state like Georgia where there's no tolerance. These niggas is plowing niggas and shit. You feel me? Or again, if you want to sell drugs, why don't you go to a state that's lenient, like Oregon, right? Decriminalized all the drugs. So now if you just get caught with a little bit, you just getting little tickets. You see what I'm saying? They just abolished the whole slavery shit. So now if you get locked up, it's not going to be that bad. Trust me, it's not going to be bad at all. It's still bad, trust me, because it's jail. But I'm telling you, nigga, in a place where you can sit on your bed and play video games and play pool and mini golf and you not in the feds no damn where, listen, bro. You can order food from the street. And now, again, I'm not condoning this or trying to make it seem like, but I'm just saying, for people who can't get themselves together and just feel like you got to do that, like, why don't you just make better decisions while you're doing it? You feel what I'm saying? Listen, family, I'm going to let y'all go, man. I haven't got no sleep yet. Got my coffee over here. You feel me? I'm about to take my ass down. Yo, peace, love, and reparations, man. I appreciate y'all again. Family, just because you don't agree with somebody, don't mean you throw the, I forgot what that whole saying with the bath water. But, man, let's start rocking with people for stuff that they do well and stuff that we agree on, man. And if the disagreement isn't hurting us, hurting us as a group, hurting us physically, like, come on, dog. We gotta put them petty differences to the side, because a lot of us is just disagreeing to just be disagreeing. You hear something a person don't like. That's why I say I still rocks with Umar. A lot of people say, yo, he doing this, he doing that. I'm talking about even scamming. All of that. You feel me? Oh, Tariq this, Tariq that, this, that. Man, I don't care about none of that. I don't agree with nothing everybody says, but still at the end of the day, I take what they do. Because, like, again, when people talk about Dr. Umar, I say, yo, I think he's more, if it was a scale of, yo, is he good for the community or he's not, based off like whatever, I think he's good, better for the community than, you know what I mean? Things that he be doing wrong or things that people don't like about him, I think if you weighed it against the stuff that you do like and things that he is about and things like that, I think it would outweigh all that negative shit. It would outweigh all of that. And I think that he's still good for the community. Just like majority of these people. Again, I don't agree with Blizz. Me and him be going back and forth all the time on Twitter, fucking, and messages, things like that. You feel me? But like at the end of the day, I see Blizz and I say, yo, you know what? He's a warrior, right? He's one of them warrior type people that got a warrior spirit, and he's always been off that. So that's his thing, right? And yes, that's why I told him even in then, do I believe that there needs to be bloodshed for liberation? Yes, I do believe that we're not going to get no liberation without bloodshed. But I do believe that we have to be tactical about it. Niggas can't just be going out there putting blood in everybody. This nigga was talking about putting blood in politicians' mouth. This nigga was talking about rappers, this, that, and the third. And again, I didn't get that out. But I was like, nigga, if we putting blood in rappers' mouth, nigga, rapper just died. Niggas like, I can go to y'all video now. I'm like, man, that shit, you was just acting like that wasn't cool. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, come on, dog. We talk about knocking people off and all this whole other stuff. But, man, it is what it is. Family, I love y'all. Man, stay safe out there. Be easy. Stay blessed. And I'm out of here, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button, that share button, and that notification button so you can be notified when I drop these videos.